Hey everyone, today I'm gonna make a little bit of a cop-out video because I'm standing here and I'm trying to clean up my house. I've been spending the last 2 hours trying to get something done and failing. The kids are just following right behind me, making a bigger mess than what I can clean up. And this is the reality of what I have going on here. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, like, call child services. Like, I shouldn't be allowed to raise children in this home. Like, here's my daughter naked, which I also, that at least I'm not gonna put on camera, because that would be a called child services type situation. But just gonna quickly sit down in this mess here. Another thing that's happened this morning. My son got into the bathroom and emptied out Leah's potty and spilt a bucket of urine all over the bathroom. So, yeah, pee. So it's definitely one of those days. You know, as I was trying to put together a video out of some of the footage that I got yesterday, I realized that my failure today is kind of something worth talking about. What we're trying to show here is a life of having a simple goal of, you know, just trying to find a way of living more sustainably. And, you know, the homestead idea is kind of how we achieve that. We think local food is really valuable, and it doesn't get any more local than it coming directly. Sam, hey, no thank you, please. It doesn't get any more local than coming out of your backyard. And, you know, we also think that it's important to find ways that communities are more livable. Okay. Life isn't easy, obviously. It's hard to get up and do something of value every day. And, you know, it's obviously our goal is to get up and do something of value every day, because we believe that it's those small steps of value that keep snowballing forward into building something that can make real change. And in the same way that we try to make these small steps in our yard, and we also try to make these small steps in our lives by making changes to be more sustainable in our behaviors in our home. We try to take these small steps forward in the way that we live our lives to make positive changes. And one of those ways are in trying to make choices that are more sustainable in our packaging and in what we purchase, as well as in what we do in the house. But sometimes it can get overwhelming. You know, sometimes those small choices that we make mean that it's going to take more time. Like, we try to do a lot of our cooking ourselves rather than buying prepackaged food. But, you know, today my house is covered in ramen noodles dried to the floor because we had ramen noodles for dinner last night, because there just wasn't enough time in the day for me to get inside and get something cooked, and I didn't realize how late it was, and all of a sudden we had to get food done right away. And, you know, it was a long day. At the end of the day, I didn't have the energy to clean up, and it's hard to keep on top of everything. I believe there's value in the concept of 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You know, it's still making positive movement. And so even though today, you know, we're obviously taking a step back, I don't feel like I'm bringing you guys any value in a video of me sitting in a mess. And I don't, I'm not going to be able to get very much done today. The best I can do is to try to get things reorganized, reset in the house, and then, be ready to have a productive day tomorrow. But, I want to let you guys know that not every day has to be a success. There is value in failure, There's something to be learned in failure too, right? It's the same as when something fails in the garden, you learn how to do it better. Like having the little kids and having Ian gone, sometimes it's hard to keep on top of it all, but you do what you can. Part of the value of building a community is the fact that you have support there for you too. And one of the biggest values that we get in staying in the city is that we have friends and family around us that are there to help us when we need help. If Ian was gone, an emergency happens, I have my parents that I can call on to come and help me and take on some of the struggle that I need help with. We had a time once when the kids were super sick, and then I got super sick, and it was the middle of the night, and Ian was gone, and I had to go to the hospital, and knowing that I could phone my parents and that they'd be there to help me, it's a bit of a relief. I feel like a lot of the fun of YouTube is that you can see the reality of a situation, and that is a little bit of what we're trying to show here. I know that you look at all these these homesteading lifestyle videos, and it looks like perfection, and it's just so peaceful, and it's something that I think that we all desire. It's something that we all kind of want to achieve in our lives. And I think that it's what draws so many people to like the simple living movement. Life isn't simple, so you really wish that there was a way that you could just be there and simplify everything and just get the peace that so many people don't have in their lives. We're all drowning in so much stress, like money's a huge stress. How are you gonna pay for things? Where's the money coming from? How can you make the bills smaller? I'm in so many frugal groups, and everyone's just like desperate, like what can I do to pay the bills? What can I do to make the money actually last? And beyond that, like there's only so much time in the day, and if there's a lot that you want to get done, you need to prioritize what can get done. And clearly from my house, you can see that yesterday we did not prioritize cleaning. So, I think it's a struggle that everyone has, even though not everyone necessarily shows it. Like that's kind of the issue with so much social media. Like you just see the perfection, I give you a shot of the garden on my Instagram, but you don't see the weeds. I take a picture of the flowers, not of the weeds. And, like there's tons of weeds in my garden. Like that's the reality. And my house is a mess, and I'm a slob, and it's hard to keep up with it, and it's hard to keep up with the day to day. But the value is in the doing. So I don't know what I'm trying to say necessarily. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you don't have to don't feel pressured to take on everything. Do what you can. I suppose is my takeaway. If you can do one little thing today, do it, right? Like if you have the energy to do even the smallest thing, if you have the energy to you know, go out there and dig a hole and put some seeds in the ground, then amazing. You know, winter's coming. Perfect time to think about garlic. If you have the energy to get online, order some garlic seeds, do it. Amazing. Like the benefit that you're gonna get from just the tiniest bit of action in the future is what makes putting in the effort valuable today. But not every day has the energy to make those small steps. And most of all, you have to be kind to yourself. And if you don't have the ability to make any changes in your life today or to do anything positive, if the only thing you have energy for today is to get a takeout pizza and to watch some Netflix, watch some YouTube, then, you know, like, allow that for yourself. Life is stressful enough as it is. You don't have to feel pressured to be doing something huge every day. So yeah, I just wanted to come on, tell you guys I'm not doing anything today. I'm providing no value to the world today. The only value I'm providing to the world today is hopefully I will have 2 fed and living children, 2 fed and healthy children by the end of the night, and hopefully my house will be a little bit cleaner, and hopefully this video will be edited so that I make some sort of sense and you won't phone child services on me for how messy my house is, because I'm gonna clean it, don't worry. And hopefully I can provide you something of a little bit more value tomorrow, and I can provide a little bit more value to my yard and a little bit more value to my community tomorrow too. So hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow.